Comal Creek has been in business for just under 20 years. We planted our first rootstock in '92. We had our first grapes in '95, our first wine in '98, and then we opened the taste room in 2000.
This is a very nice example of a Viognier. You ever color that Chardonnay a little more gold than you think?
We're an infant business or winery in comparison to many other wineries around the state. We only produce 10,000 cases a year. However, I can sell out of everything I make. We do that because people like our wines.
Your brain will explode, it's so good.
What we really hope to do is to continue to promote Texas wines in general. We really want to see Texas wines gain a stronghold, very similarly to how California, Oregon, Washington State have done.
Virtually all of the grapevines that are grown in the world today are grown on rootstock that originated in Texas because it's resistant to the nasty stuff that kills the plants.
We are a winery really developed with the intention of educating the consumer.
You store a bottle standing up, you can see it, there's an air space. Well, that air is the enemy of wine. If you store it like this or like this, you keep the cork moist and the cork is always expanded. As long as the cork's expanded, it's sealed.
Most people that walk through our doors have either never been to a winery, never been to a wine tasting, or are very novice wine drinkers. So they are somewhat hesitant, embarrassed, don't know what to do. So we spend an inordinate amount of time educating people that wine is not a beverage anymore that is only for the wealthy. It is an everyday drink that can be enjoyed.
When you go into a steakhouse and you open up that notebook that's the wine list, that's why most of it is Cabernet Sauvignon, because Cabernets have the ideal chemical balance, that tannin balance to have with a steak.
For Winery University, we developed this over 5 years ago with the intention of having one class a month dedicated to either a particular varietal, a particular process, how to drink wine.
The strangely named I Am Drinking Stars class, which is actually about sparkling wines and champagnes.
In April, we have a wine and cheese bonanza. This year's theme is going to be Italian cheeses and Texas wines. And if somebody so desires wants to do their own private wine tasting, we allow for that to occur, that we have a dedicated senior staff person working with a group of 10 or 12 people and just going through the wines with them and helping them understand that wines are meant to be enjoyed. There's no reason to be afraid of them anymore, and that you can pair them with food and have a much more enjoyable experience.